Yo, welcome to TeamViza Tv Interview Series Season 1. I'm your host, IPW. I want a big shout out to my sponsors, Amiri Clothing, Geo Designs, Lala Closet, Hakim Graphic Designs, and Innocentum Studios. Tonight I have two special guests coming all the way from Point 14, represented under the DJ aspect. Let's welcome to the set DJ Shottaz International and his co-guest, Sydnikid. They say I get to run again.
That's serious thing.
Yo, first of all, I say welcome to TeamViza Tv Interview Series Season 1. Right? This whole aspect is to reach out to individuals, you know, with the business, DJ, football, sports, everything, right? So I'm gonna say welcome again, right? Only this time, to jump straight into it, right? DJ Shottaz, I see you have on your mask.
Yeah, we don't play with that.
Where's old man? Say that one right now, brother.
Well, actually, to be honest, you can't play with the 3 points out there. Right? Corona is real.
Right.
A lot of people will say, boy, F Corona, how you got there, we got there.
Yeah, for real.
But a lot of them who dead, they can't tell the story. I don't man like to live to tell the story. I can really talk too. So better I keep my thing on,
Right.
stay alive, so I can tell the story about them who died.
Huh?
Yeah.
So the kid with you like you put in your mask after Shottaz.
Nah, he get mad jumpy there so now because the thing real now, brother. You see, big man thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though we good and think everybody good, but at the same time it still had to be a little cautious now because the thing real.
Let me feel like on the Breakfast Club, like
Nah,
I interview now, cool out black right now.
You see, at the end of the politicians and them they still be doing it, even self they're doing the little debate and thing, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I have a mask in the around me.
Yeah.
Nah, leave that.
Nah, I'll bring the man.
No, I don't matter. What I say now. Hello, Shottaz. Who is Shottaz song? Take us back to the beginning of Shottaz song. International.
Boy. Well, honestly speaking, since Shottaz become a name from the movie Shottaz. It was a Jamaican movie.
Right.
Right? Now, that's how I get my name. Going back further, right? When I was going to school, music was always a thing that I love. I used to be singing. Artists are artists. I know song word for word.
Right.
It had a certain individual, Shelly Ann.
No, this the good certain video was here. This is who? Shelly Ann, she name?
Yeah, Shelly Ann.
Shelly Ann.
Right? She said you go be a DJ when you grow up, and I laugh.
And school days?
Yeah, school days.
What school you attend?
That was she just composite.
She just composite.
Yeah, at that time she just composite Form 1. So like she had a vision. I know she walk over and them kind of thing, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She had a vision. She said you go be a DJ when you grow up. And I laugh because I my subjects and thing, right? I have 6 subjects.
True?
Yeah, I have 6 subjects.
You can tell us the 6 subjects you have?
No. I have mathematics, English, social studies, science, technical drawing and welding.
Yeah.
And I also do electrical. I'm an electrician, not only a DJ, but I'm an electrician also. Right? Professionally. Music is something I always love. So I started off singing the music, singing 2 songs together. You know when you lime in, we had no long time, we had no let's call them system again, them box on them. We had no self-power.
Yeah.
You understand? So to entertain one another, we used to sing. So I go start to sing a song, you go sing in a, you go bring in a piece.
Yeah.
Just like how you know you go out wait and you go a little more you know get moving and
Yeah.
next man go say well carry me down by the river and all kind of thing, right? Anyways, music was a thing I always loved. And I nurtured. Right? I didn't just start playing music or becoming shottaz by just getting a laptop. Right? I started off from CD days.
CD.
Yeah, I didn't start off with record. I was around fellas who did record. I always should be around them, sit down, take them in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wanted to touch the set, but wait till my turn.
Right.
You understand? Because in them timing, you could not just interfere with a boy thing. You understand? So, I start off CD days, and I continue into laptop, which is we again your full experience here now in 2020. We laptop is the thing. We ain't going back to CD again.
Yeah.
I mean time
Everything digital right
yeah,
now.
everything changed. Right? So I started off playing music was me and a crew of fellas. 2002. Brethren called me, say, boy, you always come by all my CDs and things, and we can play some music. That time denim was the way.
Denim
Remember
jacket, denim pants, yeah.
Yeah, you listen to Maximilian on the radio and thing and, you know?
Yes, sir.
So I be like, alright, cool, no scene. Went to buy a fresh kit because I always like the hustle. From 6 and 9,
Yeah.
I'm working for myself basically. Hustling, whether it's cutting yard, wherever the case may be, I'm looking for my own money. Buy my denim kit because I want to look the part. And I decided I'm going and play music. Come with my CDs. Case of CDs
Big
thing.
case.
Yeah.
The book of the
Yeah. And I said to like about that was a foot by yeah. CDs galore, man. And I go on to play in this birthday party, boy. And once I play the music, first time I really see a 88. That time was 88. First time I really see a 88. The man show me how to use it. Yeah.
Okay.
Man show me how to use it. So I be like, wow. I say, well, it's a normal thing. You play where you like, and you know, it's a cool scene. And I start to play music. One song here, one song in Sandu. So nobody catching up with the music at all.
Yeah.
Jones, I am all vex. I play the music, but I vex. Because it is songing how I just hear it.
Yeah.
Music is an ears, you have to be able to listen
True.
to know what you're playing.
Right.
And then the people and them who watching or listening have to feel your vibe, right? To enjoy themselves. And I play real sharpness, big man thing. It had two other DJs who was already relevant, came to play music.
You can remember these name of these DJs?
Brent from T-Shape. Right, I can't remember the name of the song that was on that at that point in time. Right? But Brent was one of the guys. They came to play, and the fella who invited me to play the music, I know them fellas could play music. But the fella is telling me, and telling them, on the key and not play on my set, although he know they could play better music than me. And I tell him, boy, let them fellas play. So he was like, nah, them can't play on my thing. You understand?
Yeah.
So I continue playing sharpness until the party done.
You can remember the first time you played on the sharpness?
I can't remember them songs, but it was sharpness.
What sharpness?
It was good songs.
Yeah. At the time.
At the time, right?
Yeah.
But in the how is call it again? To put it up to be. Anyhow.
It was more for the seniors, them on a different level.
No, the tune on them was the proper tune.
Yeah.
But mixing music is a different thing
Yeah.
to playing music. Right? So I go play a song, like, let me say BPM, beats per minute.
Yeah.
I go play a song 90 BPM, and then I might go like 120 something. Because I didn't understand the music fraternity or you're playing music at that point in time, right? So after that day, I decided to myself that will never happen again.
Listen, before you go further, right? With you mentioning the BP and the song, and give me a little like familiar with the BP and
BPM, beats per minute.
Beats per minute.
Right?
So that basically like something like it's slow, fast.
Yeah.
Right.
So every song have a speed.
Right.
Whether it be fast, whether it be slow. Right? So you'll get the BPM from that.
Right.
Right? So I have to go show you it have a BPM list. You will have probably, me know if it has 0, I ain't sure if it has 0. And I will go to 0, but BPM like 80 something, 90 something, right? So you're gonna learn to mix the tune, it make it easier.
Right.
Right? So speed of a music, of a song, you might have a Dexter that's playing here. Right? And you want to go, let me say to a cartel. You have to watch the BPM.
Oh, okay. Right. That's what I'm saying.
It might be the same rhythm, but because of the BPM,
you determine the pace of the song.
you're going to match it. You're going to match together.
Right.
And then we mix and come together.
Oh. So it doesn't automatically be like, alright, I play a Dexter Raps or a cartel, and it sound good in the ears, and you just mix it.
Nah.
Okay.
That why I do in that booty line.
Oh.
I just find it sound good.
But now let's say, in this time, you could do that. And right now, with laptop now, especially, you could do that. Like a certain BPM we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right now, laptop make it more easier than the boom days with the records and the CD and thing now. Because with the CD, we could not see the BPM. You had to roll by way here, and you know what I mean?
And what was your experience now coming up in the music industry, like as a DJ? Take us back to Sydnikid, first days, first era.
Alright, big man thing. As a youth man, it's going secondary school and thing. I always did like and love the music vibes, you understand? So while I was going secondary school, I was just be beating table and I find my own rhythm for with the vibes now, boy. And within that vibes, yes, so now I start with cassette. You was
Cassette.
Yeah, I hear shottaz say he start from CDs.
CD,
And I start from cassette now.
So he's amateur basically to come.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I just what I say is that everybody era different now.
Yeah.
I start from cassette where Chinese laundry. Yeah, I used to be taping Chinese laundry, mix something on the radio, taping it on a cassette, and I don't know, like something with the vibes. I just know when an advertisement coming out, I just automatically are pausing it before.
Because I know going to ask you how you mixing with a cassette.
No, well, you are saying when Chinese laundry juggling, and that was 98.9 or before that?
No, 96.
96.
Yeah.
96.1 was around so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Taping Chinese laundry mix, right? And the reason why taping Chinese laundry mix is like when I go a little birthday party, I can move with 2 cassettes and say, well, I have a little mix here, so now, so I bob in with 2 sides of the cassette playing that way. You see?
Yeah.
And from the cassette, branch across the records. So I was rolling with either 2 records, 2 record player or a record player and a Discman. You understand? So that's CDs and record now. Like. But the thing is, when I start a flow, I always tell myself, I had to get myself out there, and in order for me to get myself out there, this is why I'm telling myself, I had to link with a DJ that out there that having a system now. Like.
Right.
So a system, man, when you put on a system, I could be the lorry man to throw the box and the wire and thing, and still get my blight to do a thing now, but you understand? To get my recognition then. Yeah. So I started to do that. Tote box, rap cord, load up the van, and so forth. I do that for 5 years with a DJ.
5 years?
Yeah, for 5 years, and big man thing. But that 5 years, stay there and juggle like from 9 in the morning for sports till 12 in the night. Rock up everything, drop it home by E and rock back out and get $20 for 5 years.
So basically that was your ambition?
How much again?
$20 for 5 years.
So that was your ambition?
At 20?
No, man. I look at it in this way, right? I want people to know about me and to give me recognition on the outskirts. So even if I had to take strain,
right,
yeah, and get next to nothing to give me recognition, I know how I used to look at it. You lose some to gain some. So I take that train for 5 years now, like, you understand, to see if I could get my push. And then the next thing too, within that vibes, I take real strain with records thing because the DJ was started to pump with totally system and all them drama and hook up. I ain't gonna call his name, to put him up now, like, you understand. But what I see him, that's
so
strain.
So pause you wonder. Who's the DJ speaking of?
Take a strong one. Take a strong
one. King Kid, aka Rebel King, call himself right now, right? That's the DJ I started to pump with. Remember when Paskis was running Clifton Beach?
Well, my mom never went about them days, but...
Mom, you remember? Right. Paskis, like before he become a Christian and then, he used to keep sports day and them kind of scene, you know? And that time when King Kid is a man, he get a youth man, how I look at it, to take the strain for him, how he go make the money then. You understand? So we used to rock up the system, set up everything, limit the play, and he go wherever with the bridge and him spend whole day, yeah, till he know the time and to lock off and come back now, like, you understand? And he know that I will try my best to facilitate the vibes of the sports and thing now, you see? So I take that strain for 5 years, Bridget, to get myself recognized on the outskirts, and within all that strain and that vibes, I'm not say strain, that kind of vibes with the music scene because I love it till I started to get obsessed on it. Even my family members used to be fighting me with it. You understand? My old man used to be telling me, brother man, we used to in this music thing for you gonna make nothing in this music scene, but I can forget that. Learn to go and do something else. You know what I mean? I mean, this is not.
I feel like
this, you know, at the end
you
of the day,
so you protected?
No, but what I say, right?
At the end of the day,
the equipment and the rum, right?
Big man thing. Music on the whole, you cannot depend on it to mind my family and mind myself. This is a sideline something, you know guys. You love something that we love to do that we can still make a end of something out right now, brother. You understand? Because due to like what's this COVID time we're going through right now, the entertainment system and a little shutdown. I mean a little privacy something, yeah, you know, all for them little things now, you see. Now, it have a lot of DJs that they're depending on juggling music as they bread to see both themselves and their family, you understand? As well as they have others that doing something, working somewhere else, and doing something again, like as my brother now talk about cutting out the yard, I just still do that. Although I working too. I working as well. I working in this time I have a plan A, B and C. You understand? You can't have a plan A and a plan B. I have a plan A, B and C, you see. So I working, yes, and the little privacy just with the music scene right now, seeing as the music industry cannot slow down, that is plan B. And no, I plan, I'm a plan C, cut a little yard, and still have a plan D as well, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, shottaz, before you say anything, I recognize something, especially with you. Well, okay, let me say you. I mean like, the DJ industry in Point Fortin. I realize it have a favoritism where like parties is concerned. Like for instance, Swanky D promotion might keep a party. And I doesn't see you playing in the party. Why is that? Is it something because of the final two what?
Basically, promoters in events, right, will move to your concept of your party, right? If your concept of your party does not consist of what you hearing me play on a regular basis, right, you would not hire me to play. Because remember, you don't know me to play the music that you want.
Right.
basically. Now, I started off playing music at bars, right? And I go play a certain kind of music in different bars you meet me in. You might, if you stop by the door, you might know it's me playing. Because why? My genres of music different, right? I go play any kind of music. Wherever I go, for the people that line in the area, right? You might have a young people crowd. I can't play Gina and Dinah. You understand what I'm saying? So, if a promoter know that he does line in this bar, while playing Gina and Dinah, I can't play for he party if it's a youth thing.
Right.
Let me be real.
You want Gina Dina in he party.
Exactly,
Right.
because at the end of the day, he want a certain thing for his party, right? I branded off myself with dancers. You know the dance music, Gaza, I didn't say
Yeah.
in Trinidad, yeah, well, we just say down south here. Because I was getting more work in that era than the people and them in the older era. So a lot of promoters wouldn't pull me for that kind of dance because my name is branded under a certain dance, under a certain music.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So I will get more work under that music than the other music.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not to say, well, I can't, I'm not going to say Gaza and Gully and whatever, because music is music. Everybody loves music and it have different music. We could talk music all night.
Right.
Right? So I'm going to put it that way, so I'll just put it in a bracket. This music and that music. So certain events, a man might not hire me because he don't know how good I am. Because, and he never hear me in that. Or his friends never hear me in that. You understand? Because there's always say birds of a feather flock together. Right? So if your team does do Gaza, dancers, you wouldn't see your team, well, full 100 in a old school party. You understand? Because they're listening to the Six and the Swanee and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, John, yeah.
Yeah.
So, certain parties you wouldn't see me in playing music because of that.
Okay.
But it's not to say I can't do it.
Oh.
Right?
But if I reach out to you?
Basically, reaching out to me is not an easy thing.
I don't understand.
I gotta be real with you. I like to be straight. I like to be straight. I will put it this way. It has some DJs, right? Love to walk with a laptop even though they ain't get hired.
You know about that.
Right?
Big man thing, yeah.
And they go beg for play. Let's say you keeping a party. You might have a birthday line. Home. And I just decide, hey, yo, my boy having a birthday line, I'm going down with my laptop.
Yeah, that's all. Without I invite you.
Without you inviting me to play.
Right. Which would be good for me.
You the promoter.
Yeah.
Right? You keeping the line. I come in to play. If I come in to play for you, right? Without you inviting me,
Forget money.
it have no money. I can't tell you not no money.
Right.
Number one. So my craft going down the drain. All that I learn and work hard for, going down the drain. Because I come in like I'm begging you to play, to fix your thing
Right.
as a promoter. Right? Now, yes, some people look for recognition. I'm not saying no. But this is not just an art, it's a skill. And my brother was just saying it. is a job for some men. So if it's your job, would you go down on the plan and tell them, don't bother to pay me?
No, I wouldn't do that.
So then...
So, okay, I wouldn't do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like when he was mentioning earlier on, as he said, yeah, also go through the whole show, like, total in a box, hooking up equipment, right? For how much years, right? That can fall in the same category of you going and, alright, I hear you have a party, I'm going and play because I want to get myself out there.
No.
No. Let me just say something with that. It's still having system men who having system right now than before my time to know that a lot of the younger heads and them who love in the music scene, they could try and start from the instead of bringing down themselves and bringing down the like, you know, the art family, yeah, to running a dance and walk with a laptop and still wait to see if they could get a blind. It a quick star wrong, it a gold finger wrong, it a well, you know, it a other song men with system that they could still do the same thing. You understand? I'm doing that now, like, you understand? Because man, when I respect for you.
I must try and get out of today. Right? My brethren say he joined a sound system. Right? He didn't know how much the man who was doing the job charged. So he was working with someone.
Right.
That is a difference than being self-employed as a DJ. You are self-employed. You don't have a manager, you don't have nobody you're working for. You're going straight to the source.
Right.
I play for free. F-R-E-E-E-E.
What are you?
Yeah, plenty.
I real free.
Because let me be honest with you, right? I break it down a little bit. A lot of people that watch DJs and laugh.
Why is that?
But check all the events. Who is the main person at the end of the day?
The DJ?
Of course, a lot of people doesn't respect themselves.
Respect that order as well. Big man.
So this thing doesn't get much appreciation.
No.
From the promoters.
In a lot of eyes in the industry. Big man thing. I ain't gonna say all. Yeah, in a lot. I ain't gonna say all.
So when you was concerned, you consider yourself being an established DJ at this point in time?
Yeah, but this one would well, alright, what I'm stating, you see the sacrifice that I talk about that I make for them years, it work out for me big man thing, you know, it work out for me to a point where, alright, I take all that strain for, as I was saying, you lose some to gain some, and I'm gaining right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gaining right
like,
now, I lose now.
I like the big established radio stations like 96.1, 96.7. Will ever try to reach out to these guys to play on the radio station? Will ever try to reach out to you?
Well, I did 91.9.
91.9. That is
Iowa station, yeah.
Point for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Not fully part-time. It wasn't recognized all them time and I know play music. I was getting paid still. Not too big, but not too small. It was reasonable. Right? 94.1, I did that little thing update. Not no, I wasn't, how to put it? Oh God, not regular, looking for the word, I lost the word.
Regular, but you wasn't like a heavy rotation then?
No, I was there like about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, 4 or 5 times.
Right? So,
it was not priority to the radio station?
No. Right? And to be honest, I don't like radio work.
Oh.
I really don't like radio work.
Why?
Personally, to me, I don't know nobody who wants to be on the radio. Right? But I don't like radio work because from Point to Port of Spain is a long drive.
Yes, sir.
But you ain't trying to play young people?
I reach here late, and this is destiny. So let me be real. No. Radio is not a party, you know. Radio is a serious thing.
It's a job basically.
It's a job, but
You're supposed to start 5 o'clock. You have a program for 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Millions of people are waiting to hear shottaz at 5. It also limits your time to make money outside. Right? It's a permanent job, yes, but your money is standard. Yeah.
So they get. Do you think on this whole?
man have a good fireball point. But
You have a good point.
real good.
You have a good point.
I wouldn't say how much you'll be making on the radio station, but they say you had what do you call it? You had manage yourself in this way. Alright, you know you have to go by the radio station, they say Monday to Friday. You have to reach by 5 o'clock, right? And to me, really and truly, I mean, the radio scene is a recognition for the outskirt, other parties, your recognition, right? You're going to make the money on parties. You're making the money really on the radio station. But let me say, like, I get a job for the day, right? The job is 9 to 7, right? And I'm making a nice piece of money from 9 to 7. Like you say, I'm making a little 1800 from 9 to 7, right? Yo, son, I reach in the radio station in Port of Spain for 5 o'clock. What sense it make I leaving out that job? And they say that job going for like a month now. Yo, they say I welding it. You know, I'm welding some big pipe. I'm making a little $5,000, you know, for in 3 days. You see? And I had to, you know, market myself to how to run up in the station. I lost out more than I gained, you see?
Right.
Yeah, in this aspect, I only gaining like for events on the outskirts with the recognition on
But
the radio now.
what about if it is the same 9 to 7? It's a short-term business, and the radio recognition is a long-term business.
Still in this kind of way, seen as always hustlers, and you know, we looking to make things happen and certain things
After
happen
this-
that are running up.
As I said, eat little and live long.
Yeah, I was what you're saying, married. Even when we're driving, we still had that. If we leaving from Point to go up to the east side, we had to pay a transport or we had to travel. That is passage by.
But that was
you know.
something coming for PTSD, man.
Yeah, but still had to travel, bro.
Right.
You know, what's that? But at the end of the day, my whole take with that scene is that radio thing, it wasn't working for me because I don't want to start to hire young ones in the oldies now.
Right.
You see, you understand that.
So basically, we need like more radio stations on the south side.
Well, all right. How I see it in my book, the radio station scene right now is for the younger heads and them to uplift themselves and get a recognition and to pump on a different level who ain't have no set of responsibilities.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
Let me say something. Right? In parties, a promoter, what's a radio DJ? Because you're on the radio, right? I call a price, that's a random price. You give him $25, right? Random price. A normal DJ, he go want to give him $5.
Yes, sir.
Right? So a lot of people fighting to go on the radio because of the recognition, because remember, it's the world listening to you. Right? But if you market yourself and do the proper thing, not going people place with your laptop and they start to play music. Right? Not because Sydnikid keeping a party, you say, dog, I'm going to take a 50 and I will come in your dance and juggle some tune. But if you take it as a job, because the same thing the radio DJ is doing is the same thing you will be doing. Once you market yourself properly. A lot of people just pick radio DJs again because millions of people listening. Right? How much radio DJs comes to Point 14? The south side.
My opinion?
Yeah.
I would say like for the borough, like 1 or 2.
Right. Who else going to play music in that whole time?
Men from Point, money bro.
Men from Point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why it is Listen what I'm saying carefully. Why it is, you can't pay me what I deserve. Why do I need to play music and entertain the same crowd right to the air for less? And when it's borrow time, you're bringing a man from the radio and pay him 10 times more than he was paying me.
Right.
For the same crowd that I've been entertaining for the whole year.
And the same music.
Alright, one last
Same
thing.
type of music.
If a contract come before you and you at this present moment, 96.1, 96.1, to play music on the station, will you guys sign the contract?
No, sir.
For $1 million, yes.
Shottaz, because the reason why I ask you this right because I give you 100 on the music, right? And then too, beside the music, you could also MC, also you too, because this is the eye with two eyes, right? Right. So, how do you like maneuver from being like a DJ playing music to like a MC? Because I witnessed you playing music already, and you had no MC, so you had also MC and play. What's the skill behind this?
All right. And I tell you from earlier on in the interview, right? I was like, was a team of us. I used to practice playing music, and my brethren, that far, you know that far? Is he named Kwasi?
Hopefully.
Yeah, right? Now boy, that's supposed to be my MC.
Right.
But you end up the MC. But that's not my MC. You understand what I'm saying?
So who MC end up there?
No, I say
No,
he wasn't a mic champion, but the
Yeah,
day when he's supposed to be the mic champion, he was an MC. You understand what
For
I'm
who?
saying?
He ended up AMC, but not DMC.
For who?
Oh.
Yeah, catch him, man.
No, I want to catch you.
Wanna catch him? Wanna catch me?
You want to be more raw.
Yeah.
Is it?
This
Okay,
is
you can cuss here? No, I can't.
I'll go bleep it out.
No. What I'm saying, MC, when I was looking for him, he was MC.
Yo, what's that?
Because he duck man. So, at that point in time, you catch me now?
No.
Let's see how deep this series is go. Shottaz, I'm put you on pause for a second. I'll come back to you with that. Right? I'll come to you with that. So the kid, let's take it to the street side, right? You have any advantage and disadvantage as a DJ? Forget the fact that you're going to play somewhere and a man wants to give you less than what you would. I mean, like you go a party, you're playing shit, you've experienced people booming you, pelting the paper.
Nah.
You experience that?
Nah, I never experienced that part. But at the end of the day, being a DJ, you have to be a people person. You understand?
To be versatile.
Yeah.
Right.
Beside being versatile with juggling, you have to be versatile to deal with people. You understand? Because there's a million people coming on in the air. Oh, yeah, this, oh, yeah, that, oh, yeah, that, oh, yeah, that. Yeah, you understand? So you can't be a kind of like ignorant to the fact that you know every little thing go get.
But if I've been ignorant at any point in time?
Yeah, see, it has some men that be like.
We experience like we experience being ignorant to somebody.
Yeah, but
give me an example where you being ignorant to somebody.
Yo, what is kind of trigger the vibes? Is if a man come up in your face, any alcohol get to your head, and he wanna come up in your face to talk to you, and you're feeling them raindrops just beating your eyes, you know? That's real different by eye. That snap me.
I was man, I'm positive.
Yeah, what?
You wouldn't believe. Big up to our Prime Minister, you understand, Dr. Rowley, for not opening the bars. But just he talking about them same raindrops that gave COVID.
Yeah, boy, that
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Them same raindrops that gave COVID.
Then when the alcohol started leak now.
Yes, we lost our money, but we live in.
Yeah, big man thing.
Before you go deeper, Shottaz, I experienced you play music well in the well-known Zesini bar, as I call it. Right? It's an experience where you was playing music, and that said night, a gentleman gets shot from the police and they're dying. What your moment was like when that took place?
First thing first, I off my laptop. They will laugh.
No one.
You will laugh.
Do I want to really, but understand what I said.
Now, alright, I will explain how the thing went down. As an entertainer, the first thing you have to do is make out your crowd. So always eyes on the crowd. No matter if you have to watch Cookie in your laptop on the crowd, no
Right.
PC.
Yeah.
Because you can't be entertaining your laptop and yourself or your friends. The crowd is important. You're an entertainer.
Yes, sir.
So you come to entertain people who lime in, right? You will see a fight stem and you will caution yourself as a DJ, as an entertainer. I am first priority, right? So that day, that specific day, I saw the Bacchanal start.
Give us your view.
I am here playing music.
You remember
Fine.
you can remember what that Choo song was?
I didn't remember the song
Uh-huh.
at that point in time. I remember seeing the police van coming in, lights on, wherever. And when police come, as a DJ again, remember I watching the crowd, see the police come, so I go on into caution mode.
Which is the same choo or something
Yes,
different?
the same vibes.
Same vibes, yeah.
Same vibes.
Same BP.
No matter whatever vibes you're going into.
No, same BP.
Same BPM.
Right,
BPM.
right.
Beats per minute.
Right, same BPM.
Right? They go sit on the graph. When they download Sriracha tomorrow, look at the graph.
Now when do it?
Not yet. Anyway. Because after all the youths get laptop. Anyhow, you fast forward.
Think for
Right?
turn it up.
Play the music and thing. Police enter the bar. So although I play the music, I focus on the police because police don't just enter a place just so.
Right.
It's either they come to caution the bar or they come to pick up somebody from the bar.
We'll say I probably search for
Right?
yeah.
So I have to be careful of what it is I'm playing at that point in time. I can't play the music when you're cursing and all
So the
that
music, so when the police enter the bar, the music you was playing before, you switch the music.
No, same music.
Same music.
Same music. Because my vibes are clean vibes.
Was it Gaza, Gully?
Although if I'm playing a song, a song that I play on the radio. Right? So at the end of the day,
Was it Gaza or Gully was playing dancehall?
it was
solos?
dancehall music.
I mean dancehall music aspect like the violent
It was
dancehall
not
music.
violent dancehall.
Was dancing
It
dancehall.
was just dancing. I rather deal with dancing dancehall.
Like signal they played for River.
Yeah, well, fast forward into BB era.
Right.
Yeah, that was a little further back.
So at the time, so basically what you're saying, right? If you're playing that music at the time, the crowd supposed to be in a kind of dancing atmosphere.
Dancing move.
Right.
Right? So, we was dancing. The police come in, lights on, everything. They come in the bar and they walk into that area. That was a known area for certain narcotics.
Activities and
You right?
right.
I ain't gonna go so deep. I really not going so deep, so don't ask me.
Oh, wait to go deeper.
No, I ain't going so deep.
But
Leave
understand
me
what
alone.
is it?
A bacchanal start to take place. So from the time I see jumping up in that corner, that wasn't to the music. I tell the barman, put on the light
While the music was still playing.
while the music still playing. Because when you put on the light, a lot of people, whatever they was doing, they'll ease up because now everybody gonna see.
But how man supposed to hear if your music playing and you telling them put on the bar light?
And my voice not low, you know.
Okay.
I'm amplified. Right? And it's talking real loud. So just how the DJ was close to the bar, and by the bar, you'll be able to hear me. I get to curb to talk about a punch and whatever, take off, pawn, wherever the lights, right? Tell him pawn the lights. He hesitated a little. Eventually, he put on the lights. Now, he tell me pawn the lights, bullet. No, I ain't gonna lie, you know. They say that some men carry on. Usain Bolt is stating now.
Right.
Because they passed me. They passed me straight. I thought the door, you know, the door on the side.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, they reach inside and lock up and make a bed and everything. You understand? Anyways, I have my laptop. Because although them pass me with, you know, the pass real quick, I was seeing everything else. Right? I see the bullet. When the man pull out the gun, when the man tell the bottle, everything I see all of that.
Full hooks.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what it was for, but as I'm saying, as an entertainer, you need to know your surroundings.
Right.
And have to safeguard all his mind. My equipment, my life, my family.
And they punch it.
I know I didn't pick out the punches.
Listen. We'll Sydnikid, right? Sydnikid, do you believe DJs have a big role in playing, like, into guiding the youths into events like party? Because this we mentioned a while ago, right? I think DJ have a serious responsibility when music is concerned. Because the late professor said the only thing that don't need permission to enter the human mind is music.
Sure.
Right?
Alright.
From my experience, with that is concerned, wasn't dancing music was playing at that moment.
You sure?
Facts.
No,
I'm going back and get the video.
No.
big man thing.
I was present. Facts. What are they?
I do believe that really and truly, I do believe that the music have a big part to blame on a lot of the things, you understand? Because from listening to a lot of the youths and them talk, is that they already premeditate what they have in their mind from since before now. You understand what I'm saying? So a soca could be playing, or the DJ decide to play as slow as to kill the vibes in the event. Once they don't premeditate what they come in to do, they will sort it out now. Okay?
Okay.
That's how I look at the big man thing. I mean, it was some, right now these days the majority of them smoking a herb, they're drinking NSC, drinking sagas, and they're popping up there. So playing with their mental now, playing with their mental on a different level. So when they're taking all that set of substance here, so now, it doesn't matter what they're hearing, they done souped up.
Well, the gap, the update.
They done souped up already.
You was there when the incident took place?
Actually, no. I wasn't there at that time. Because it's not like every weekend. I remember I'm going to do my thing too.
But when you hear about the incident, you hear about your friend here about playing the music?
Yeah. I link with shottaz immediately with our vice.
You ever ask him what the atmosphere was like?
No, I didn't ask him what the atmosphere was like, but you know, as soon as I didn't get to understand about the scene, I yell him out and just to make sure that he know what I'm doing.
So that DJ now like showing concern to the youths and then not asking him what the atmosphere was like because he was playing and like a friend.
Yeah.
That was my role if you didn't think it was to like take up on.
Nah, my role.
Because a life loss.
Understandable, but I get certain understanding from people who in part of the law and the ossifers and them who was around there, so one or two of them that I know, you know what I mean, that I hear about certain vibes and that one of the officers was there. We grew up together then, you understand? And he suffered some head injuries that he was in the hospital for, and he had to like take some time off and things like that. So
in other words, when you was concerned, when he is concerned as DJ who was playing at the moment, and when you and the DJ know who overhear what take place, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the officer was wrong for pulling the firearms to kill the individual, or you think he could have like be more, you know?
Alright. Just hear him out, This is what one of the officers that telling you about that I grew up with, he was explaining to me, right? he explained to me, alright, the whole scene take place and like, you know, everybody that's come against him, against them in fact, right? This is what he explained to me, right? And when they noticed that he started like a big crowd on him, and he could not catch himself like he was catching his skin to
He defend himself.
and yeah, he like he received a Hennessy bottle to head, you know what I mean? One of the fellow officers then up reacting towards this scene. That's how he showed me, you understand? But what I'm saying, I only get that word from him like after, way after now bro, you understand? But I did already link with shottaz since when I get to find out about the scene now, you understand? And then I get to hear about the whole
Now
scenario,
what's stating,
you
right?
understand?
What's stating? I mean to cut you, right? But basically, we can't tell wrong or right.
Yeah, I can't tell that.
Right? Because before we born, it had fighting parties.
Joe. And it had horn too.
Right? And
So
the
that-
artists and
It
them,
had horn as well.
Horn.
yeah, play the tune, play the tune, play the tune, play the tune, play the tune.
Really true. Why was the one?
But I like since the biblical time, Jesus Christ, it had fight. Yeah? And since the biblical time, Jesus Christ time, it had horn.
I find out, go back into crisis. I was
No, but I just saying now, bro. We born and meet it and we'll and leave it. You understand? We born and meet it, having fun.
Alright, so since it is reached to that whole different road, you ever get your heart broken before?
Well, say heartbroken and thing. No big man thing. Say heartbroken and thing. I can't really say.
Okay, a woman never let you down. That you
Yeah.
Shottaz,
To
you
say
experience that before?
heartbroken, I can't really think.
Huh?
Which
Can't
one
really compute now.
Huh?
Which one is there?
Have you ever felt heartbroken being in a relationship with a female?
Yes, I'm going to deal with my men first.
Your partner carry on this road, eh?
Nah, I just draw a reference of how we going on to it so now, you see? Yeah.
There's nothing visa TV about.
Yes, sir.
Just take roads.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shoot on different
Right. Be
roads.
careful what you say.
Me say I never get horn before. There's a part of life, big man
Yeah.
thing. You understand? But it didn't make me go in a corner. Like no.
Be beat but getting one for the first time. What's the experience like?
Nah, well, alright, big man thing. The first time that get ready get over standard I get horn, I was like, wait, serious boy? How much time I playing good boy? Mad thing, no, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I feel that type of way, but to say heartbroken, I wasn't to that extent because I prevent my heart from being broken now, bro.
Even though it's first time?
Yeah, I prevent my heart from being broken.
First time? Like first time?
Yeah, first time. I prevent my heart from being broken. I feel that type of way. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? But I prevent my heart from being broken, you see? Because that broken heart thing when I'm in a corner, it was next thing I started smoke the coconut tree and all them kind of fireball thing. And then you try like now.
So does the experience?
First of all, I can give you my name. I'm you shottaz now. I sydnikid. But also, I just hope why if you take this personally,
Look into the camera.
but if you don't take this personally, this is not about you.
Whoa.
It was years before you.
Yes, is.
Right?
I like when you make it clear.
Yes, is.
So I think this is not about you.
Yes.
Yes, is.
Before my name becomes shottaz. I was just Nigel at that point in time.
That's your government name.
Play music. Living with a woman. She was older than me by 5 years. I'm going to take a drink for this one. This will be carry my back.
Don't make the story too long, you know, my lord.
No, but you carry my back.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
Going to play music after work line on a Friday. And it be pumping still.
Make sure I feed beat too fast.
And while I play music, my vibe's heavy.
What do you mean heavy?
I just not feeling comfortable.
Butterflies.
Yeah, which is not a normal thing.
A vibe, yeah.
Jump back in my car and I go home. But I ain't pack up and living down a hill, take a left and I'm home. I pack up on top of the hill and I walk
You
down.
jump in the car, you go down the hill, you take a left.
No, I pack up, I leave from the which part I play music
Right.
to go home.
Right.
Park up on top of the hill when I almost reach home
Right.
and walk down the hill.
It's something you always do, or is that first time thing?
First time.
First time. Yeah, yeah. It talk to
You see that vibe?
Yeah,
I just get that vibe.
Yeah, you talk to yeah.
And when I reach by the door, I hear a male voice and my female at the point in time conversing about me.
With the male person.
Yeah. Well, two of them talking.
Don't tell me you wouldn't tell me because wax it.
No, I can't tell you.
So let's go through.
Alright, here was the problem. The big problem, right, is because periods is a thing I can't stay around. And I'm not having intercourse.
Listen.
No, I want to go straight.
No, listen. That was your gear at the moment.
Yes.
Forget the fact that the male was the whoever, right? No, we're going back to the fact where you say period is not your thing.
Period is not my thing. I can have intercourse when a woman is saying she period.
So
well, you go say that and I go say that, but she didn't say that. Neither the man. So that's the reason he was there at the point in time.
he's the reason why they create Pac-Man or something.
I don't have a clue. Right?
You don't have a clue, but later on you find out.
I found out
So you get the clue.
at that point in time. But I still working that period thing.
Okay.
To be honest. And honestly speaking, when they say I'm still alive and I ain't lock up, so I deal with it professionally.
Right.
That's a big man, yeah.
Right? And after that, I say, yo, no matter what, don't ever put your head on a block. Be faithful. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Be faithful, but don't put your head on a block.
For
And
Nothing
it's that
in life.
big man thing.
Don't expect nothing. You see how people expect the susu to blossom? And them working for them?
mine's hope.
What I'm saying, yours work. But a lot of people lost plenty money.
Right.
But if you're playing with, you ain't sure to win.
True.
So don't take your money to buy a car and go and play lotto and say, boy, I go buy a bigger car.
Everything an investment to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check our stating. Don't take the money that you have to buy a car and go and gamble it to buy a bigger car. My grandfather always tell me, play for what I see. So if somebody is showing you affection, show them the same affection. Expect what is expected at the point in time.
Look at that, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in a relationship presently?
I mean, yeah, I know tell wife if she had this thing now, she might get vexed with me.
I said again.
Yeah.
Are you in a relationship presently?
Well, yeah, basically.
But the DJs have a history of having women.
Well, alright. So the John public have majority of the DJs, right? Or majority are men who into entertainment. You understand? But I don't put it like this.
Look into the camera and speak here.
Let me see if I can find the rightest way to put across this. Not all DJs are whole. Not all artists or all entertainers are hoes that they say, yeah? At the end of the day,
You say what really,
yeah, there are some of us that still be looking for, you know, an empress then now. You understand what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, we might be true to that empress. And that empress ain't true to the item. You understand? So when that empress not true, and they get to understand and they're not true, it is end up making it turn.
Right.
Yeah, big man.
I saw you clapping, I clapping. Hey, yo.
No big man thing.
Alright, now we reach this, the part of this interview, we come to our close, right? Because about us.
Time is important.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Right? And we have two fun questions here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But before we go into the let me go to the fan questions first.
Go straight.
A fan asked me to ask the DJs I bring on the set tonight. Do you think DJ Skymax is a smart man?
Basically, I'll put it straight to you. He's not a smart man.
So you come fan asking
He is not a smart man. Right? Skymax is a businessman.
Right.
A lot of people might not agree to that. But he is a businessman. Because if I get this water for $10 and I can sell you it for $20, why not?
Well,
Why not?
Yeah, big man thing.
That is business. Everybody doing it.
Man is a
Facade.
businessman. The man is a businessman,
Right.
and at the end of the day, he will still try to uplift the youths and them within entertainment to a distance they want to reach now, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
big man thing, yeah.
right. Second question is, did you all start all your DJing career with a vision?
Vision meaning to, like...
Like see yourself now, like 10, 20 years
yeah,
ago, you know?
I understand that. Yeah. Well, I see myself as a youth man within the music industry to reach a level where, alright, how to put it by? Eat our food, make people feel good, make people vibes, you understand? And when I leave and go from this planet Earth, I must be a memory and not a state.
Right,
That's it.
good.
Yeah, big
Right.
man thing.
Right, basically, with me, I didn't watch playing music as a business. Right? I started playing music because I love.
Right.
Right? I'm a tradesman. I'm an electrician. Right? It goes further and further. We go in deep like that and that. But
Why?
no, because we have limited time.
Okay.
Right? So, not because you are a DJ, a disc jockey, or MC, a mic champion, means it will stop there. You need to have multiple jobs,
Skills as well.
multiple skills.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yeah.
In anything you do.
Yeah.
Because, look, this pandemic, because remember, entertainment was the biggest thing. And now, it don't have no entertainment.
Yeah. You believe how this feels so
And a
limpid.
lot of people
So limpid. Right?
crying right now in the entertainment industry.
And
Right.
not cutting it across it, bro. It's not only seen as how the entertainment vice kind of crippled down due to the pandemic. It's just that you see how himself shottaz and we accustomed working beside music, right? But we accustomed from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a vibe. You don't kinda it's just on that now. So right after work is go home, take a bath, pick up your laptop and move now, you see?
Yeah.
It kinda Virgin, on a weekend, right now I just feel like, I need more drugs now, like, yeah,
What else? Be more
no,
specific.
I just using the kind of vice
The line,
feel to play
yeah.
music or feel to mic or something as a, alright, you need your pills there. I say it correct? Or you need
Your
any?
natural lifestyle.
Right, you understand it.
Yeah,
It's setting on a different level now.
Which segment where we are about to close, right? Appreciate shottaz International. You're my friend.
Boom.
Sydnikid.
Respect and manners, man. Yeah.
Friend.
Yeah.
If shottaz International and Sydnikid is look into the camera and send a message to upcoming young DJs, this is the time where you all could send a message.
I'll let my bigger brother do it first.
Alright. Big man thing, sacrifices are must. And at the end of the day, you need to remember that you have to lose some to gain some. And it's that. Yeah? Yeah, man.
Shottaz.
What I will tell the youths, right? At the end of the day, no matter what it is you're doing or what it is you plan to do, first of all, formulate. So get a formula. Know what you're doing, get a formula to do it, and do it. Don't let nobody stop you. Not even over your man.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Well, now go on. This is the end of TeamViza TV Interview Series Season 1. Right? We'll see the kid, shottaz International. You think?
You will see me in my next business.
To view this full episode, go subscribe to our YouTube channel at TeamViza TV. And for these updates, go subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram channel for TeamViza_TV. All here, sydnikid, shottaz International. Welcome behind the scenes now. Anyone see what I hear now? No.
We have some chow here from the channel.